Good morning, everybody. We're looking at episode 6 of the Harrison Flip. Behind me, as you can see, I've removed the siding. In the back, you can see where, or you'll be able to see when we get around there, where I did finish off the roof. The other parts came in. I have the windows out, and like I said, most of the siding off. I have a way to get that peak off, but I have to borrow some equipment, and I haven't done that yet. I also found out let's see, where are we? Okay, the little side room there with all the little windows, that doesn't have much of a foundation underneath it. So what I've been doing is I've been digging underneath it, and I put up some concrete forms, and I still have to put a couple holes in the wall to allow the concrete to shoot in and flow down into my forms. And my forms aren't quite complete, but we'll look at that in a second. So, my windows aren't in yet, but that's fine. Somebody decided that September was going to be 2nd July this year, so we've been having great weather. I got this far. I got all the windows resized to the spec sheets that I'm supposed to, or to the specs that I'm supposed to, have them. And I don't really have much else to show you. I mean, okay, the black stuff on the foundation, that is a coating that I put on there to seal out water and all that kind of stuff. I did that all the way around. I'll do that on the new foundation here when I pour it. Not sure if that'll get done today. All these windows, in case you don't remember, will be gone, except I am going to replace one of them. But for right now, I think having a part of the building hanging in the air is a little bit more important to take care of than windows. So it's not technically hanging in the air. There's a footing. There's a concrete pillar on this corner and on that far corner, and it's fine. It wouldn't have went anywhere. It hasn't went anywhere in however many years it's been attached. But this is something a home inspector would have noticed and caught and stated in a report. And since we can't see what is underneath it and all that stuff, it could be alarming to a buyer. And why do that? So I'm documenting it with a video that there wasn't a foundation, and I'm putting one underneath it. And I'll take another one when it's complete and all that happy stuff. And like I said, my form lumber is not a 100% complete as of right now. It got too dark last night. On it's September and the mosquitoes are coming out at 8 o'clock. I don't get it. But I want to show you this. I added a window because I did decide that the upstairs will be a master suite. Oh, I think the sun's gonna be in the way. Shoot. Let's see. Where are we at here? Okay, up on the big part of the house, that little tiny chipboard rectangle, that is going to be the other window for the master, so you can get a cross breeze. You will have a west-facing room. I thought it was a neat idea. It didn't cost a whole lot extra. Oh, the back here, okay. This, like I said, where are we at? Okay, here we are. This used to be the back door. As you can see, I have some framing and I have some OSB, and the little roof is missing. That's because that's now going to be a window. All my windows are egress. Well, all the windows that need to be egress are egress, like all the bedroom windows. The living room windows will be the same size. And then I had to resize for the kitchen and bathroom, and then the master is even larger. We won't go up there today, simply because I have all the windows boarded up, and I didn't take the boards off the windows for any of the video. It's been crazy doing everything that I've been doing and trying to get this done as well. And then for my last little bit here, I'm gonna take you down into the basement and turn the lights on ahead of time. Ooh. And like I said, those stairs will be gone. Okay. So I found, remember how last video I was like, oh my god, I have to go through here and it's all scary back there. Remember that? All that stuff? Well, I found a new spot. Let's see here. Okay, see this hole? Ductwork used to go through there from the furnace. Obviously, the ductwork's gone because I started removing that. Well, I got the bright idea after I flashed my flashlight in there and found out the sand. Okay, so this is about how high I am, whatever. The sand, where is it, is about this high. So I'm like, if I make a door through there, I can get to most everything I need to get without having to crawl through that other spot. And the reason it looks like a giant tic-tac-toe board and then some is because originally I came down here thinking, oh, I can bust through that with a sledgehammer. So I hit it a couple times and it didn't do anything. And then I thought, oh, well, if I take a diamond wheel and cut out my opening, so I just cut out like a U shape, if I do that, it'll be no problem. Well, the diamond wheel is only about 2 inches deep. Sorry, it is only about 2 inches deep, and the wall is about 6 or 8 inches. So then I decided if I cut a grid, a grid, then I can get it out of there. So then I started beating on it with a sledgehammer and still got nothing. And then I thought if I drilled with a concrete drill bit, 1-inch holes all the way through, and then beat on it. But as you can see, it's still here. So my next step is to drill some concrete holes in different spots where I can fit my I got this little chisel that should be able to be held in place by a 1-inch hole, and drill about halfway through and beat on that for a little bit. That should work, and if it doesn't, I might have to see what I can do about finding some dynamite or something along those lines. And I'm kidding, by the way, but it'll have to be drastic. I don't think I have anything else to show you. It feels like again, I know I say this in every video, maybe that'll be my ending every time. It feels like I don't have anything done. However, I reviewed my Harrison Flip number 5 video recently, actually right before I started shooting this, and gosh, the sun. Oh, behind me, I have the flashing up, and I have the cap on the rest, or the cap and the corner pieces and all that on the roof. But I reviewed my last video, and it's substantially different. I think just being here and being the one doing the work, it feels and feels slowly, or feels like everything's going slowly, and it doesn't seem like anything's getting done. But it is what it is. I'm having fun. I'm probably going to be 10 years older by the time this is done, but it's a good experience. I think that's it for today. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. See you guys.